right now?
Yeah, Luke.
All right.
I mean, how do you feel talking to tens of viewers right now?
Oh, I feel like I'm not quite ready. I forgot to shave this morning, so my 5 o'clock shadow is coming in.
But that's what's beautiful about it, is that's the real you.
It is. It is the real me. The
You're
real
not
me is
hiding
a.
anything.
No, I'm not. I'm not. The real me is a disgusting fat neckbeard. Fuck.
You think you're fat?
Sorry. I don't think I'm fat, but
What do you think you look like?
the neckbeard definitely does add weight to the face.
It makes you look more testicular.
More testicular? Is that what I'm going for? Wrinkly and veiny.
I mean, I guess I'm just being racist to white people.
You think all white people look like testicles? I think all Asian people look like dim sum. So.
What does dim sum look like?
What does dim sum look like?
Yeah.
Have you ever had dim sum? I've never had dim sum.
I thought it was
so
like dumpling. So you're just making shit up now? Mine was at least accurate.
Was it?
I don't know, maybe it's just because your head is round.
My head is round. It is. Okay. So like, my face from like here is my mom, and then this is my dad.
Yeah.
This is my dad. I got the egghead from my dad, and the nicely shaped face from my mom.
That's great.
Together, I have the perfect nose.
So you got a little bit of your dad, a little bit of your mom.
A little bit of my dad, a little bit of my mom, a little bit of the court jester that they both fucked.
They both fucked the same person?
Both fucked the same person.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess they're very progressive.
So we're exploring New York.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Welcome. Well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've been living here for a while now. It'll be 5 years in August, actually.
So you're like a pro. I've only been here 2 years.
Right. Yeah. So I've had everything happen. I've been shot on by a bird in front of the Disney store before.
There's a Disney store here?
Yeah, Times Square.
Oh, is that right by the M&M store?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
It's right by the Hershey store as well.
I have not had that happen to me.
Oh, yeah, you haven't lived. I haven't been like robbed per se, but I've definitely
good, per se.
Yeah, I've definitely like drunkenly given all the money in my wallet to a homeless veteran who didn't have legs, and then he like rudely and selfishly demanded that I go to an ATM and take out more.
Wow, these homeless people, they don't have any self-control.
No, they have no self-control. No wonder they're fucking homeless.
I know, they probably deserve it. No, just kidding.
Definitely.
Because why do we produce more homeless people in America than any other? Why do we produce more homeless people in America more than any other country in the world?
Is that true?
I mean, more than average.
Is that true?
Yes. Undoubtedly.
I feel like China definitely has more homeless people just because of like the numbers, you know.
But they have like food stamps and shit. I feel like they take care of the people better because they're like Chinese. So we want to be in the middle of this. You guys can pull up. Do you have anything on the podcast already?
I love it. I love this stuff. I don't fully understand it yet, but I think that's all part of the story.
It's just real. Like, there's no fakery about it.
Yeah,
It's really boring. It's honestly
speak for yourself. I'm happy.
not very entertaining.
Alright, we're hopping on the cheers.
Here we go.
Now, fun
Real
fact,
New York
the 7
experience.
train- The 7 train is called the International Express. Well, nicknamed the International Express because it goes through all the like the super ethnic neighborhoods of Queens. Like it goes through Jackson Heights, where you can get like literally any ethnicity.
Koreatown.
Like, authentic.
In
Maybe.
Queens.
I don't know. And then it goes to Flushing, the Chinese food. I actually just went to Flushing for the first time. Are you still working this time?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
we're-
low end.
Cool. Yeah, I went to Flushing for the first time the other day. It was really. Have you been?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like a whole nother New York.
Right?
It's packed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like like a little less dense Chinatown.
Yeah.
But the same thing. I had this what the fuck is it called? Joe's steamed rice noodles or sponge rice noodles. Joe's steamed rice SpongeBob SquarePants.
Dim sum.
No, it's not to be sung. It was so good. This is a photograph of it. It's like rice noodles, like the thin.
That looks like the texture's really good, like soft.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so soft. It's like a Giant famous food. If you had that. It's like that, but it's like they take it. Watch them make it.
It's against the rules and very dangerous to ride or walk between train cars unless there's an emergency or if you're directed to by a police officer or MTA crew member. Have a safe day and thank you for riding with us.
Yeah.
And they're like rolled up rice noodles stuffed with vegetables. Like, so good. Oh my god, it's super salty.
Mix of Asian and American.
Definitely, yeah.
Got that
It was
Asian
good.
flavor and definitely
Asian
got that
flavor and Joe.
American ingenuity.
Definitely. American sodium.
Or you can't pay rent in Washington.
Yeah. You have, yeah, it's like authentic until you see the place it's called Joe's.
I mean, he's authentically Asian American.
Authentically Asian American, exactly.
What
That
would
was,
you know, dude? Fucking white people.
Hey, I've been told by 2 people that Italians don't count as white.
I think you have a lot of Moorish in you.
A lot of Moorish?
Yeah.
What's that?
African, like African.
Oh, yeah. I do have a little bit of Sicilian for sure. My sister did 23andMe. I refuse to because I don't want the government to.
But your sister did it.
Yeah,
So you
they
don't need to.
Exactly. Yeah.
What did you?
And they can clone her and like sell her DNA.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe like we could reassemble you with your sister.
They could. Oh, that'd be attractive. I would fuck that.
I mean, if you realistic replicate of you, it's not like you'd be hiding your sister in the game. That shouldn't be as bad.
I would fuck it at the same time.
Do you have any sexual boundaries?
I'm not into blood.
Transfer is available to the
Well, love, I mean, I'm.
available.
Yeah, that's what's great about it.
Yeah, we're really tugging at my heartstrings.
So you don't like blood in the bedroom?
Yeah, no, blood is definitely like where I draw the line.
Me too.
If you're a vampire,
Yeah.
nah, I'm gonna send you to.
If you're a vampire, you're gonna send me a. Well, that's not a threat I'll take lightly. I'll try not to be a vampire. Do you pass out at the sight of blood? Because I know some
Do I
people
pass
just
out
really
at the
hate
sight of
blood.
No, not really, but I also like if I'm getting blood work done, like I definitely don't look at it. I get really squeamish. Anything medical, I'm very squeamish about. Like people who can move their joints or their bodies in ways that the body isn't supposed to move, like freaks.
I think you're just being closed-minded to alternate forms of bodies, and maybe you should be more open-minded.
Maybe.
But I think that your conception of yourself is such that you can't imagine moving your elbow in that way, and if you do, you would break your arm, so it's a safety mechanism.
Again. Yeah. Even like people cracking their knuckles grosses me out.
Do you think that you're just a head on top of a body? That body is like just an inconvenience to transport your head around?
Sometimes. Yeah, I definitely do feel like a disconnect between my head and my body for sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
I wish more people were like that, because the body is the past and the head is the future.
Tell me more of this Taoist philosophy.
It's just like common sense. Like you could either get really good at being an animal or really good at being a human. I think we want to be in the back of this.
We
went to Oh my god, this sucks. We got 7 minutes, fellas. And gals.
And gender non-conforming folks, which is probably most of you.
And animals who gain sentience in the future and are watching YouTube. Do you want to go to the back? I care.
I forget where the exit is. It's like
Yeah, it's like middle backish. Yeah, let's just explore around. We got so much time anyways.
yeah, let's give the folks a tour of the platform. It just looks like this the whole way.
It pretty much does. There's a couple elevators randomly.
I wish that the Charo people walked around.
The what people?
The Charo people.
Oh. It'd be tight. I think we'd get annoyed by them. Trying to like go up and down.
Go up and down the stairs.
Not like this particular one,
This particular set
but
of
like go
stairs.
up this one and go down another one.
So this, okay, yeah. So this set of stairs is the same set of stairs that O. Henry OP'd on 100 years ago.
Oh wow! In 1919.
1919.
Who's
That's
O.
right.
Henry?
O. Henry, the writer, he wrote The Gift of the Magi, which I was forced to read in Catholic school. I don't remember what it's about. I just remember like.
You were forced to learn about Magi's in Catholic school.
Yeah, everything was forced in Catholic school. Nothing was voluntary.
But why would you learn about Magi's? Aren't they all about like Jesus and shit? Isn't
Yeah.
it like different universes,
A
like
magi
Marvel
is-
versus DC?
I don't know what a magi is, to be honest with you.
The Magi. Oh, they had Magi's in the Bible.
Yeah, it's definitely like a
They're like
biblical
mystical
thing.
beings.
We learned a lot about Judaism also, which I thought was like random.
Judaism's important.
Yeah, because like, you know, Catholic guilt is very real, and in World War II, the Pope supported the Nazis. So
Oh no.
yeah, so like
That's
we
the wrong move.
read like we only read books about the Holocaust. I swear to God.
I feel like we need to follow this group. They were very charismatic.
Yeah, they are, and they have name tags. On them.
I know they're. Wow. I mean, you didn't have to say that part. That made it kind of weird. I think they are young scholars out on the town, just learning and churning and burning, and we should not objectify them.
Adjusting the kerning on the newsletter that they're making.
Kerning. They're making a newsletter.
Probably. I just wanted an excuse to say kerning.
Kerning is the distance between letters.
Yes.
I don't know how stable this thing is.
More stable than my mental state.
Oh, you know what's funny is I think I might have recorded like a rant I did on a tour of my van, but I had this thing in, so I probably didn't record audio.
A blessing or a curse?
I think it's a blessing. It wasn't very good. Let's go stand over there because
You're so easy.
I'm so practical. I don't care about the social coolness factor. I only care about practicality.
So what's the format of this podcast?
It's just like we talk about life and we also explore New York City and give out fake facts. Like that lady is actually Franklin's daughter.
Oh shit!
And she's giving us a stink eye. She's secretly jealous of us.
Definitely. We should definitely respect her independence.
I mean, why wouldn't you? I don't know how old she is, but she moved away. I just feel really self-conscious doing this right now. Because like, if you have a selfie stick, it's one thing, but if you're just holding it and you're more discreet. But I feel like the selfie stick kind of adds like a layer of officiality.
Oh, for sure, for sure. People will definitely come up and be like, "What are you filming? Can I be on it?" I'm an attention whore.
Yeah, it's sort of like a gimbal. Sort of like
If we had like a legit microphone, even if it wasn't plugged into anything, just like if we had one, people would be coming at us left and right.
They would want a piece of this.
They would want a piece of this. They'd hand us their resumes with the full color headshot that they carry around with them all the time.
Yes.
Even though they don't have like a backpack or anything, they literally just like whip it out of their pants.
I mean, people are desperate in this city.
Yeah, it's a desperate place.
All it takes is like your conscious decision to make something a product, and it's significant because everyone here is like not thinking; they're sort of autopilot. But we're here. We're about to get on the express today. We need to get on this one and get off at 14th Street.
Yeah, I think that's the best one because I don't know what the is.
I felt like that guy walked in bus me, but there was enough room next to me, so they just had to fuck with us because they're the selfie stage. They just want to ruin people trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
That's sort of like my paranoia when I do it. Don't freak out.
anything that ends in ooch.
Yeah.
No, it's like a cappuccino.
Yeah, because that's sort of like a cute noise.
Yeah, it is. Ooch.
Vaginas. What about penises?
What about them?
What would you call them?
What would I call it? It's definitely something with a hard K sound.
Like,
What? That's a little, it's too many syllables. It's too many syllables.
Yeah, you can't get it out in the moment of the pain.
Good thing I don't have vertigo.
Oh, you don't?
I know somebody has vertigo,
trains run every 10 minutes.
and they stopped eating gluten,
Additional GM
and now their vertigo is like more or less gone.
14 service bus will be running.
I'd rather have
For
vertigo.
more information on the L Project, you pick up a free brochure. Log on to mta.info/L Project.
What do you like so much that has gluten in it?
Everything.
Pasta?
Everything has gluten in it.
I mean, I heard American
Rushes
gluten is way
also be
worse than
advised this
European
weekend
gluten.
becomes a traffic
They make
placement.
it like bigger and
Utica
fatter.
Avenue bound and New Locks Avenue bound
But
4
like people
trains
in
will
Italy
run local
can
from Atlantic
drink
Avenue
wine
Parkway
and
Center
bread
to Utica
and
Avenue.
walk around all day and they're still skimming it.
This weekend due to traffic placement lasts
It's
until
also
5 a.m.
genetic,
Monday
but yeah, I'm
morning.
sure that does have something to do with it. Like when I was in Italy last year, like we would get like food or like stuff from the baker or something, and they would have the, or like even shit from the grocery store, and it would have the ingredient list on it, and like it was all just, you know, milk, eggs, cream, butter, like shit that you could pronounce. There was no like chemicals or anything.
That's wonderful.
No
And
meth
then you
labs.
just get like the basic ingredients and you make
Yeah.
everything with that.
Yeah, and everything is so cheap because their economy is like in the toilet, and they're a developing country. I'm like, is that all it means to be a
Sounds like a
developing
bad
country?
thing.
It's just
Italy?
Below, cultivate
The
for space of the
country
cars.
that
Please
used to
take
be
off your
Rome.
backpack before getting
It's
on.
still developing.
I guess economically, yeah. Well, Europe, I mean, yeah, like people live at home there until they're like in their 30s.
Yeah, maybe they got it figured out.
Yeah, because they're not like us where it's like work all the time. Like they
I feel
everything
like
closes in the
if
middle
you've
of the
been in
day.
civilization for that long, you're not developing, you just like gave up.
Yeah, it's because they don't work as much as we do. Like everything closes for 3 hours. in the middle of the day.
And they just watch our movies. They let us work hard. They drive our cars.
They do.
And they get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what are we doing? Maybe we should have universal basic income already.
R.
Or we should just get 3-hour lunch breaks. I think that's a good starting point.
No, seriously.
Go drink wine and have sex and eat a
Yeah,
whole
we're all
pizza.
getting on.
In that order. Just go.
Is it a local train?
I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if that's real. Let's check the telephone. Yeah, 1 minute. Nice. So we should definitely wait for that.
These people even humans?
I don't think so. I think this is all
I feel like some people are we don't have that much time because there's so many people. So if we really want a first impression, we have an unfair advantage. We don't
I don't know if I call it an unfair advantage. That way, just if you have a unique face, you're saying that's an unfair advantage. I guess, yeah.
We're the ones that make a long term.
That is true. That is true. I don't like it.
that's just what we have to deal with as New Yorkers.
All the time. All the time. I was just picking the blood out of my nose. You know?
Yeah, it was the blood that you don't want in the bedroom.
Exactly.
Strictly asexual blood.
Exactly. Yes.
Which is all blood for you.
Blood on the platform is fine. Blood on the dance floor, fine. Blood in the bedroom,
That's a no-no.
that's the line.
I mean, it shows that something has gone wrong.
It does.
If you're not trying to do that,
It really does. Yeah. There's some people who have like blood fetishes. It's just scary.
That sounds like things.
It really does.
If you're that turned on by blood, when are you going to stop? You're just going to keep doing it over and over.
That's what I'm saying. You need conversion therapy.
So you want to use the tool of the enemy against your enemy.
Exactly.
Isn't that a little
Yeah.
perverse?
Oh, for sure. That's
You're
totally.
just continuing
it's
the
totally
cycle of
goal.
violence.
Yeah. Accuse your enemy of whatever it is you're doing. Just
Yes.
like the Democrats. Uh-oh. Too controversial?
What are they accusing Republicans of doing that they're doing?
Of being racist, mainly.
So what?
is
They're
the
being
main one.
racist to whites, and
Well, then no,
Republicans
they,
are being
no,
racist
not
to
even.
minorities.
No,
Democrats
they-
are being racist to minorities.
Yeah, they're just subtle about it. They're subtle about it. They go so out of their way to prove that they're like holier than thou that they end up infantilizing these people. These
Yeah,
people, like I just
okay.
did.
Yeah.
Like I just did by saying
Those
these people.
They're
That's
not even
right.
real people.
Not even.
So they make them a cartoon character. They're not real, so they can infantilize them. But Republicans do the same thing. They just treat them like shit. But don't you think it's better to do what liberals are doing? Don't you think like erring on that side is better? Like at least they're trying. They are racist, but at least they're trying to not have it be harmful.
I just don't like the self-righteousness.
But it's hard not to be self-righteous when the other side is so wrong all the time.
I wish that I didn't start this topic because I really don't care. Honestly, like I'm totally apathetic with it.
Politics is I think most of your life should be about your life and not about what you think other people should do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It annoys me that that's all anybody ever wants to talk about is activism. Like, I find it so hard to make friends in New York because everybody is, like, so, you know? And it's not even real. It's fake. Like, it's totally a facade that they're putting on. You know?
I mean, we've come so far. I'm like full circle. We're like, okay, look at that. And then, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, racism is bad. And I need to feel like I'm not racist.
Exactly.
And now it's just like I'm feeling like you're not racist. Instead of actually.
I had this one friend in college who would always, she was like this like really rich white girl from Texas, and she would like always infantilize like our one black friend. So much. And like refused to hang out with her.
So
She's like she made my friend was black and she like is a Trump supporter. She's like she's turning into a Trump supporter.
About time, I say. That was not a minute. That was way more than a minute.
That wasn't.
I mean, we could go back on the video and check exactly how long it was.
I don't care about that.
I think the worst thing would be if I dropped the phone and the selfie stick and no one felt bad for me because they don't care about selfie sticks. Yeah, they're just looking for an excuse to have less feelings.
Yeah, they eat pizza at 4 a.m. so they can feel something. That being acid reflux.
That's how you Well, let's take a seat.
Like when I was like in high school, like before I moved here, I was like, yo, like New York's so cool, you can get Chinese food at 4 a.m. But now that I'm older, I'm like, who can eat Chinese food at 4 a.m.?
That's for a young man. That's a young man's game.
It is. It is. I already, and I'm still like a young man by like most people's definition. But like, fuck.
Your stomach is it?
Yeah.
Your
it's-
stomach has aged in dog years. It's quite worried. Not to mention.
It's crazy how like I've had with like a lot of like friends I have who are my age, we've all kind of like come to the same conclusion that like we can't party anymore like we did in college, even though it was like a year ago.
I think that we exaggerate our partying in college. That's what we think we're supposed to do.
For sure.
And no one should be partying at that level anyway.
No, you really shouldn't.
It's just our sick American culture.
Yeah. It really is. It's very sick.
College is so weird. Like people who don't go to college, they feel so insecure.
Yeah, like I feel insecure for going. I feel like I got duped.
Yeah, you feel like you're a room.
Yeah, for real.
All that money and stuff.
Right?
And debt.
Yeah.
I spent most of my college years I was working hard too.
Nice.
And I got into master's degree, so who's to say it was a waste of time?
Yeah, right? May not have a master's degree, but
got the lead.
got a master's.
Yeah. I think that might have been more helpful to my career, but the master's degree was more helpful to my style.
Did you graduate?
Yes. Yes, and Canada.
Oh, wow.
Is this our stop or is it one?
Yeah, no, this is it.
Sure.
Kmart now has it.
Alright. Is that your name for your dick?
Yes.
See, it all comes around. Here we are in New York City.
Do you edit this down at all, or do you just post the entire raw?
I mean, what's there to edit? All of it has been pure gold so far.
Has it? Oh my god,
Been
no.
a minute of dead
It's not
air.
cold outside anymore. What the fuck?
It's not cold anymore.
What the fuck is up with this?
It's not cold or it is cold?
It's like warm, but the clouds. What the fuck?
It's cloudy and warm. You know what's annoying is that I was on the right side of the right stairs, and that guy needed to take my space. I mean, when will people start respecting me? I think our society is sick, and everyone is unhappy because we are being used as fuel for capitalism.
Yeah. We are. And it's funny because, like, in Europe, like, people, like, our age all, like, wish that they lived in America and, like, are so jealous of us and think we, like, have it made. And I'm like, yeah, we can't even drink in public.
I know.
Like, people say, oh, we're so backwards because we don't have universal basic income. We don't have universal health care. Hello, let's start small. Start small. Legalize drinking in public, folks.
I know.
That's
It's
I will
such an
vote for
archaic
whoever.
rule.
Yeah, I will vote for whoever gets on that bandwagon. My one friend, the one that I was talking about earlier, my Black Trump supporter, she would say, she says, that is why we need to take away white women's right to vote.
Why?
Because you give them the right to vote, first thing they do is ban alcohol.
Oh, I mean, that wasn't a good move.
Right.
They were just trying to cut down on rapes, and they were a little panicky. They were like, "Oh, stop this! Maybe this will help." But actually, it made it worse.
Oh, definitely.
You gave rise to the mafia, and that's what's happening with our illegal drug
Yeah.
war,
Yeah, it is.
whatever. In Mexico, we just don't feel it, so we can keep doing it because we don't feel the impact of it. But women, oh my God, come on, man. So we live in, what were you saying? Illegal drugs, women shouldn't vote.
Yes.
And we should, America sucks. People in Europe want to live here.
Yeah, they do, because
Whatever.
they consume all of our media,
Yes.
so they have this, like, fantasy.
So what is it? What is that Americanness that they miss out on? That our viewers are probably living vicariously through us.
Right? I don't know. I think it's just like they just love the culture. Like when I was in Italy last year and I like talked to people, like, young people, and they this was like a small town where they'd never seen and never met an American before.
Yeah.
So I felt like a celebrity. It was wild as fuck.
Americano.
Yeah, they were like walking me around, introducing me to people.
Yeah,
And people were like shitting their fucking pants.
In Italy?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah.
this is like a small town that
I
nobody
think
fucking goes to.
what's great about America is that there are no rules. There are rules, but the appearance of that there are no rules.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is a good thing and a bad thing, because it's a bad thing because there are no rules, so people can fuck you and take more of your money than they
but
deserve.
like there are rules. I
But
feel like
there
there's too
are-
many rules.
It's a good thing that there are no rules in America, because you can pursue whatever dream you want. There's nothing stopping you. There's no like family tradition and honor that you have to
Yeah.
uphold.
Well, for some people there is.
Yeah, but a lot
it's-
less
yeah,
than in other countries.
For sure.
So you think there are too many rules in
I
America?
wouldn't say there's no rules. Yeah, I mean, compared to like a place like Guatemala, for example, like there's legit no rules there. But also they can't drink tap water.
I mean,
so, like,
we have
you know.
rules like police are here, you can't murder people and all that. But we have no rules in terms of you can smoke whatever drug you want, you can marry whoever you want, you can do whatever business you want. You don't have to rely on tradition or worry about upsetting the old guard. Like, it's not true, because the old guard is very strong in America, but it's the appearance of that and the fact that you can bring it up in conversation and win arguments. So I think that's what's great about America, is that we have the appearance of having a meritocracy.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
not
definitely
everyone
the
is trying
appearance
to
of-
do that.
The
Yeah,
appearance
yeah.
of America.
That's all you need sometimes. And not every country is like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of countries aren't. Like Korea is just like a theme park for Koreans. It's like
Well, that
there's a
sounds fun.
skyscraper in downtown Seoul that's just like the science building for the Korean government, whatever that is.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, I'd
So-
be into going to Korea. Korea seems like a cool place.
Yes, I love it there.
Cool, hip little country.
It's like an alien planet,
Really?
and this is like the headquarters for the race of Koreans.
Interesting. Have you been to
This is where they
Japan?
study science. Yes.
Yeah. What? Like, how do they compare?
Japan. I think Japan is. I think they're richer, and I don't know. They seem to have more confidence in themselves, even though they lost World War II.
Yeah, right.
I don't
And they
know
got
where that comes
nuked.
from.
Like, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
it's
they're
just
more
effects from
violent
the
and angry,
radiation.
but barely so. I mean, they seem to have their shit more together.
I see.
Just trying to focus because there's my version.
Yeah, the Japanese like get shit done.
Yeah.
I don't know what like how Koreans are with that, but the Japanese are like, you know, I mean that's what they're known for.
Everything is so clean and beautiful there.
Yeah. And they're so I've seen like videos of their subways and just how efficient they are.
Yeah, it's
and
so
like
great.
how like it's you know the opposite of what we go through.
Yeah.
So my design is not
It's like how a society should be run.
Japan.
Yeah. If everyone's cooperating. But if everyone's cooperating, you don't get geniuses and
Right.
artists.
Right.
Because everyone's too busy cooperating.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna have like people murdering each other like we do in America to create great art. That's the only way to create great art. Don't look at ABBA.
Don't look at ABBA.
Yeah. They're from Scandinavia. They got everything. They still created amazing music.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much of this suffering is necessary and how much we tell ourselves that it is.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is unnecessary, and we should be able to drink alcohol in public.
I agree, goddammit. I definitely feel like I would drink a lot more though,
Yeah.
if that were the case. Like
Maybe,
definitely more than is healthy.
You wouldn't have to rely on the government to be your source of self-discipline. You'd have to rely on it yourself.
I know, yeah, screw that. Yeah, that was like, yeah, like New Orleans or like Miami. You can just like walk around with your fucking mojito or margarita or whatever the fuck it is you drink. Razzmatazz. I don't think that's a cocktail.
Maybe.
But maybe it is. I don't know. Every cocktails have the weirdest fucking names.
My friends, well,
So
I
you
mean,
can walk
obviously-
around with alcohol that is cocktail specialties.
Yeah, anything, man. And like, you know, you can even like take your razzmatazz from the circus-themed dive bar and take it to go and walk in to a different bar.
Do they exchange cups at the end of every week?
I don't know.
How do
But
they,
it's
do they
just
have
so
disposable?
Yeah, they do have they have like to-go cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do that at a restaurant. You gotta be like, can I get
Right.
this to go?
Right. Yeah, you can't. I think the rules like you can't have glass on the street because, like, understandably, that would be problematic.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, like plastic
Drunk people with
cups.
glasses.
Yeah, that.
Kids
you know,
walking on it.
the recipe for disaster. Whoa, that's fucking awesome.
What?
There's cookies.
I think that's Larry David or Bernie Sanders. Can't tell.
Who can tell the difference?
Who are these
I'm gonna
people?
identify
Is that
them
Ariana
all.
Grande?
Oh, probably.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
I don't know who that is.
Cardi B? Oprah?
Oprah, Lady Gaga.
Tyrion Lannister? Cersei? Ariana Grande? Donald Trump?
That's a funny one. Drake.
That's not Drake.
Who is that?
Tone Bell?
Oh.
I have no idea.
Chinese beef and broccoli.
Are you proud of that joke?
I am. Who's this one?
So rude. This could be you. That's like a blank slate. That's me.
Oh, I see. They can make you.
Yes. Lady
I
Gaga.
get it now. Wow, I wonder
Who's
how
that?
much those are. $15 probably? Maybe 20?
I wonder how good it is.
They're pretty thick, so maybe 25.
Thick with two C's.
Thick with 2C. Isn't it crazy, like, the prices we pay for, like, everything here? I had a
You
friend
think it's more
visit.
expensive?
Oh, of course it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a friend visit the other day, and he we walked past this bar, and a sign was like happy hour, $6 beers, and he was like, my God, the happy hour price is $6, and I don't know any different. Like I turned 21 here, so I'm used to overpaying for drinks, and I was like, yeah, what's the price by you? And he's like, normally they're $3.
And what are they for happy hour?
I don't know, maybe 2 for 1. I don't know.
Wow.
But like, yeah, could you imagine?
I mean, that's the price you pay for living in the greatest city in the world
True.
that will ever be or ever has been.
True.
So, is it worth it? I say yes.
I say yes as well.
Because I don't drink.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. I'm honestly like,
Food is more expensive.
food is more expensive. Yeah, that was one of the like part of the reason I wanted to go to Flushing yesterday was because I was like, I want to like eat like authentic food, but I don't want to pay like $6 or something. That friggin' thing that I showed you, and all of you as well, the rice noodle ball sponge things. That whole big ass plate was $4.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, in Manhattan that would be like 11. Even like Xi'an Famous Foods is like $12, $13.
Yeah. We should, I mean, all you have to do is take the subway, sit on it, and then you can go to somewhere where the prices are reasonable.
Yeah, yo, I took the bus to Flushing. It took a long time.
Why did you do that?
Just because it was easier than I would have had to take like 3 trains to do the subway. The bus, like I get on the bus 2 blocks from my house and it goes directly there. It was just
so it's just
easier.
less hassle,
Yeah,
but it takes longer.
yeah,
I love the train. I love the idea of it, and I feel efficient on it.
definitely.
I feel efficient on a bus too, but not as much because you have to still drive it.
Yeah, and the bus is like a lot of times you can walk faster than the bus. Like in Manhattan, you're better off walking, honestly.
That's crazy.
One time I was like driving for a job and I had to drive from I was like driving in from Queens, so like from like 57th and like 1st.
Yeah.
I was going all the way to 9th, but just straight across 57th Street. It took like 45 minutes
I know.
to get across town. It was insane. I could have walked it in less time.
It's traffic, but if it's like snowy or it's too hot, then I like taking the bus just because it's more
Yeah, the
comfortable.
bus. People shit on the bus all the time.
I
The
know,
bus
smell.
is.
It's like homeless people.
I don't.
Stop
My
shitting on the
buses don't
bus.
smell.
Just say, because you said you shit on the bus, people shit on the bus. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know, am I right? These people, they
It
can't
smells
stop
like
shitting.
somebody's shitting on this street that we're walking down right now.
Yeah,
All
what
the
a great
garbage.
smell. I mean, the viewers are missing out, but it's part of the experience of New York. It's just misery.
Yeah.
tragic
For
smells.
real.
So you rode the bus, and people shit on the bus, but
do.
you are in favor of the bus.
I like the bus. The bus, it's fun. The bus is fun. Honestly, because it's like the train, I find kind of depressing sometimes because you're like packed in underground. You know? There's no light. It's a dark, soulless tunnel. At least on the bus you can see outside. And like how often do you drive through New York? You really don't. You're always walking.
Yeah,
Or you're on the train and you're not seeing anything. The bus is like, it's scenic.
it is, and you're connected to the city.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. And it's like, it's charming. I have the garble the stop name into the intercom, and you can barely hear it. And then when you're like sitting there waiting too long, and they can feel people getting agitated, they'll play the assaulting a bus operator is a felony. Just
Do you
in
think
case
that's
anyone
like
has any ideas.
dystopian?
Wow. We're finally made it. This is Niagara. It's a famous bar in the East Village here. I thought it was older than only 1997. I thought it was here in like the 80s, but I guess not.
It's not as cool as I thought it was.
Yeah, it's not as cool as I thought it was. Yeah, so this neighborhood used to be like the home of the punk scene back in the 80s, like CBGBs and all those other places
Mighty
they talk
Mighty
about.
Boss
in the
Tones.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And now it's just like celebrities, vacation homes, and NYU students.
It's pretty popular. It's like a good place to hang out.
Niagara?
This
Or East
neighborhood.
Village? Yeah, East Village is fun.
It's probably like the best place. Greenwich Village is a little.
It's too pricey and yuckified.
Yeah,
East Village
it's a little
still
too
has
heady.
a little bit of grit.
Yeah. Got here too late.
Every day he's going to visit his wife because he chopped her up into little pieces and he stuffed her in the freezer. So all he has to do is go to the kitchen and say, "Hi, sweetheart.